Rube Works Level 4. Let's jump right into it. An appropriate segue because Level 4 involves a lot of creatures that have to jump, fall, slide, and as we can see right from the beginning, this invention is designed for closing a window in case of rain. And I said that jump little gag at the beginning because I know that with this contraption, obviously we're trying to close this window over here, and in order to start it, we have this lovely little frog who quite literally jumps. There's always a point to my stupid gags, sometimes. So anyway, all right, we know that the bullfrog wants to jump. We can start to look around the world here. Again, a nice, lovely linear path in order to get from frog to window. I look and see a pulley right here, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's a connection point to the frog. So, all right, we've got to connect a string to something. What I also noticed about this level that's different than the others, there's a lot more mechanical pieces. So we've got what looks like a hook right here, a hook for tying a string. There's a disc with brackets, and then there's a pivot hook with red pin. Looking through our other objects really quick, we've got the monkey. We have this fake lips looking thing. No, it's a toy automobile bumper on a spring. I am very wrong. Ah, I remember it now. Again, I always say this, but it's been about a decade since we made this game. And down here, it's a hot water bag, similar to one that was at the beginning. And of course, a monkey who is currently scratching his butt. Wonderful. I love this game. So, all right, we got to figure out where to attach the string, what to attach the string for. And I already saw, just simply clicking on this, release hook with loop for tying string. Can hold something in place until string is pulled. There's a hole at the top of the hot water bag. All right, so that plus that. And I can see that there's this little pivot point, the fulcrum, that looks like it connects there. And because it locks in place, all right, we're doing well. That string, we can connect it directly. We could do that. However, there is a pulley there for a reason. And yeah, as soon as that frog started jumping, the string got shorter, meaning that it wasn't going to have that downward force that we needed. So we feed it through the pulley, connect it to where it should go, and of course not real-time physics. This is Rube Works. We want there to be the nice time delay, see everything that's happening. We got the A to B, and we read that it needs that hot water bag loop. With the loop, it's filled with very hot water. Anything above it will get warm. All right, so we're cooking something here. All right, so we've got this. Looks like it's going to slide underneath this stool, and the first thing that jumps out to me would be the monkey scratching his butt. So we can certainly give that a try and see if we can heat up the monkey. See what he'll do, because maybe he'll jump up. Hot water bag warms the monkey's bottom as well as his heart. Nice little caption there, however, clearly not the right thing. So what else could we heat? We've got the little clip right here, which pivot hook with red pin. Push up the hook and release the spring. Think broader, flatter. Can you attach anything flat to the pin? So right now, I see this little pivot point, this little rod at the top, and it kind of, if I had to guess, it's going to connect right about there. And yep, there it goes, snaps into place, we're doing good. Now I also see this little point, and kind of is telling me that that whole mechanical thing, all those mechanical pieces, are all going to connect together. Ooh, wait, there's a good clue. This wide flat disc smells like yeast. All right. Brackets look nearly the right size for the pivot hook. So yeah, just like I thought, that's going to go right here. Ooh, you can connect it via the shadow too. All right. I said smells like yeast, which we've got this big old bin. Tub of bread dough. Let's give it a try and see what happens, because certainly something's got to rise up. The monkey could have gone right there and hit the panel, but monkey, get back in the toolbox. Get down, monkey. We've got the bread dough. Bread dough's got to rise up, I think, and it's going to hit this little pin, or it's going to hit the push, the disc, the bracket. It's going to hit that bracket, then causing another hook to go. So we've got two hooks in a row. Frog lifts the hook. Hot water bag goes underneath. That's going to cook the dough. There it is. And then, yep, that pushes the whole contraption up. So now we've got to release something else. And the only other mechanical thing I can think of and why this stand with bracket would be here would be, adding this springy bit. So we've got this. holding that in place. That's got to knock something. So as soon as we put a couple pieces on here, that releases. Yeah, big old spring push. I don't think it's going to be pushing the banana. That doesn't feel right. Having this trapeze doesn't make any sense. But, oh, look, it just snapped in place already. That's actually convenient. So, well, we can make an assumption of what's going to happen here. Flying rings, great for acrobats. The monkey does have a little acrobat hat on. And circus monkeys. Monkey may need a running or sliding start. I think we've put all the pieces together. So it seems like if we put the monkey up here, he's got to come on down, which if he's getting pushed, you know, Wile E. Coyote physics have taught me well, and that let's place the banana right here. He's going to get pushed, monkey's going to get picked up and go wee, something of that effect. Now, of course, these can't just sit here and float, just fall down, because that's no good. Meaning that they've got to attach. Is that going to work? If I attach the acrobat rings, if that pulls down right now, it's actually going to pull the window up, if at all. The physics don't really work like that. And we can see that there's another pulley right here. So we attach it properly because we saw what happens when you don't attach a string properly. What do you think? We've used everything in the toolbox. Looks very Rube-ish. Give it a test. Bullfrog leaps for joy, homesick for water. Hot water bag heats the bread dough, causing the spring to push the monkey onto the banana. Banana grabs the trapeze rings, and look at that. Pulls the window closed. You've stopped the rain from leaking through on the family downstairs and thinning their soup. Rube, you are a very weird person. So let's watch that again without all the captions. You know, I really wish that I could bring a lot of these to, you know, real life. Obviously, we've done it digitally in Rube Works, but, you know, actually trying to pull this off in real life, you know, there's certain issues like, I don't know, getting the frog to cooperate, sitting still, attaching a string to a frog. I think I might run into some ethical problems there. Not to mention using a hot water bag to get bread to rise. So some things might very well be suited for the digital space. But who knows, maybe in the future I'll give this one a try. Rube's original cartoon, as always, just a beautiful linear contraption that I think anybody could look at in the newspapers at the time and I'd say understand, but you look at it and just like, who would ever come up with this? Rube Goldberg, that's who. So with it, that's level 4 of Rube Works. Stay tuned for level 5 and beyond. I'm Zach with Zach's Contraptions. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and yeah, stay tuned.